This is the high density Espalier Gardener. This is video number 3. These are my figs. Now, what I mean by high density is I plant 2 to 3, some cases more, but 2 to 3 trees that you would normally grow separately. I put them close together, about 1.5 feet apart, so that they still have enough area for the roots to grow out and not have to compete, since I give them fertilizer and plenty of water. But then I treat them as a single tree on the Espalier system. And the Espalier system simply is a couple of posts. You can use metal, you can use wood, whatever you like, but then you typically will either have some sort of a lattice work, like just behind these wires for the cantaloupes and watermelons. You can use that, or you can use these wires that I use on the grapes, and then you go through and you train the branches at 2 dimensions so that it spreads it out, makes it nice and compact and easy to pick the fruit and keep it at a small level. So what I'm going to be doing on all of these trees, I'll go through and I'll show you the different kinds. These are my figs. I have a brown turkey fig here on the right, and a Violette de Bordeaux fig on the left. And as the branches grow out, I use a Velcro tape just to wrap around it and to hold it in place. And this part here, you can see it's growing up. The tips always grow up, and that's okay. As soon as it grows a little bit longer, I'll put another piece of tape and then I'll just bring it down. But that's what I do with all of them. Then, as you can see, little figs growing out. Same thing with the branch down here. Lots of little figs coming out. And what they say is that you will get a lot more fruit if you espalier your trees than if you just let them grow naturally. I'm not sure why. I think it's because you're focusing on trimming the trees to the point where they're only going to be giving the wood-bearing fruit, and not focusing so much on really growing out a nice, beautiful tree. This one turns out to be quite pretty, but easier to manage. Now, what I'm doing with these, and it'll be more apparent on some of the other things that I'm going to show you, is here, for example, this branch is coming out from this tree and it's growing this way. Right in here, little bud coming out. When that one is big enough, it starts to grow out. I'll make it grow this way, so that all the branches from the Violette will grow all the way up to here. I'll cut them off, but they will also grow all the way to here. Same for each tree. The brown turkey figs branches will grow all the way across, and this way as well. So along each wire I will have 2 branches, one from each tree. Maximum use of space, still giving them full access to sun, and keeps them nice and compact. So the full area where the trees will be from this post here all the way up to the top wire. I'll trim everything along here. Then along the top wire I will trim everything along there as well, so that the trees will only be in that area. Keeps it from getting unmanageable, easy to reach the fruit and all that sort of thing.